Do you recall, with excitement, walking into the computer lab, maybe once or twice a week when you were just a little guy? Most of us probably didn't have home computers back then. My brothers, they used to play around on a Commodore 64, but I wasn't really allowed. I remember an Apple model, maybe a Macintosh. I remember being really excited for a fun game, even if it was a learning game. But of those select number of games, the only one I remember with any clarity was the Oregon Trail. And how many times did I die of dysentery? If this is a memory you have, then you, my friend, like me, might belong to a small slice of two generations. One, I like to call the Oregon Trail generation. They say Gen X are those born from 1965 to 1980. Millennials, 1981 to 1996. That would make me an elder millennial. And even from a younger age, I did not like being lumped in with the millennials. I remember this one time when I was a teenager. One girl on the school bus. She was getting mad about something I don't remember and saying, "Y'all think you are so special because you're millennials." She was just a couple years older than my friends and I. Eventually, I would realize I had experiences that the self proclaimed greatest generation, Gen X, had. You know, that generation that think they had it the best and most freeing before the millennials came along and changed everything. But I also understood the millennials. After all, technically, I am one of them. And then several years ago, I came across an article. Pretty sure I found it on a break at work, and I read through it, and it hit me. It just clicked. Feel free to visit the article. It still works. It was written about 10 years ago, and I probably found it about 7 years ago. So I'll throw the link up on the screen and put it in the description. Why am I making a video about it though? Because I find it interesting, if not slightly an odd topic. Many names have been tossed about for this small slice of generation from 1977 to 1983. This would put me right in the middle, one of my older brothers right at the beginning. The other two would solidly be in Gen X, and my little sister still a millennial. So what do we call this small microgeneration who came into themselves still having traces of the Gen X upbringing, but not quite completely millennial? Those of us who knew what life was like, both before and after the rise of mainstream tech. Those of us born at the end of the 70s, the beginning of the 80s. Check out the full video on the channel. And remember, have a day.